I never really minded wearing glasses. Normally I'd wear my contacts, so I'd wear my contacts during the day, come home and put my glasses on. So, you know, I wasn't a contact lens dropout. I wasn't hated my glasses, but it's certainly going to be, you know, you'll wake up, not, like now, before I'd have to get up, get my glasses, see what time it is, and my clock's not that far from me, but now I get up and I see what time it is. I like to talk to my patients. I could see more patients, you know, if I wanted to. I only see them every half hour. We could see 3 an hour. But actually, that's the part of my job I enjoy the most is talking to people, getting to know them, having them get to know me. Some of these people we've been seeing for a long, long time. So you catch up with them when they come in. I like the fact that in our profession, most of the time people leave happy. You know, they're either got their new glasses and they think they look pretty good in them. They got the new contacts, they see great, you fix their eye because they had a red eye. So it's nice to know that when people walk out your door, you're usually pretty happy. Impressed. I didn't know what I was getting into. I was just doing it really for my own sake. I was just going there to just see what it was all about and check it out. And I was impressed with the staff. I was impressed with their equipment, what they had to offer. I think the staff was very friendly. I got to know a couple actually pretty well, and I was only there one time. So they were very accommodating. You know, I had to go out to the front when it was my turn to do my preoperative stuff. We went out to the front and they handed me a menu, and I thought it was a menu like, these are your options, and I opened it up and it was like, you know, tea and lemonade and root beer and over here mixed nuts and whatever. I'm like, what is this? And they're like, well, what do you want? You want something? You know, I just wasn't ready for that, so I guess I'll have a root beer. So it was, you know, I mean, they make you very comfortable. They make you at ease. The staff are very knowledgeable. After visiting with him, and seeing how he is with his patients, you know, in addition to the nice, clean, modern, really nice office, the staff was great, very friendly, and he was very thorough. As I went with him through the patients, I saw how he explained things to everybody, and he's certainly not in a hurry to explain things. He will explain all the different procedures, why they think they're best. They do preoperatively, they do 7 to 9 different testing stations, and he literally will go over those with you one by one, which I thought was really nice to do, because you certainly could skim over a few, but he didn't. He talked about each and every one, how that affects your procedure and whether we should do a procedure or not. So as he was explaining the different options, this is the one that seemed like it would be most effective for me, and when he mentioned no cataract surgery after that, you're done, you're good, I thought, you know, that sounds like a great option. So I would love to be able to relate that to my patients, saying, hey, look, it's a piece of cake, it's 15 minutes long, you don't feel anything, there's no knives, no blades, no shots, no whatever. To put them at ease here before they go there, I think that would be important. I feel that he is. He's the guy I'd wanted to go see for this procedure, and I know he's done a bunch of them. I know that the first day it's not perfect, and I'm going to see some halos and stuff like that. I'm ready for that. But you know, if I get here on Wednesday, which I can come back to work the very next day, and I can start to see things up close with that eye, you know, that I was not able to do from before, that will be kind of nice to see. We're going to do my other eye a month later for distance, so I know I'll have good distance vision. But it'll all depend on how I do up here. Well, I think you're always a little anxious because you don't know I mean, you kind of know the procedure, but until you get in there, it's going to be a little different. But I'm pretty relaxed, and I feel very confident with Dr. Brinton doing the procedure. I'm feeling good. I don't have any worries. I'm very confident. I know he's great at what he does, and I'll be excited to see after it's done how I'm seeing and going forward what it's going to be like. I'm excited. But when we went in there, as he was explaining the procedure, which he explained step by step what he's doing. He also, my wife was in there watching, and she was pretty amazed by the whole thing. But he would tell me that, hey, get ready. You know, you're going to feel this pressure, and I'm like, okay. And he said, well, did you feel it? No, I didn't feel it. So I never really felt anything. I seriously never felt anything. Not even 12 hours later or whatever, I looked across the street and I noticed that, you know, since 4th grade, and I'm sure it was actually before 4th grade, I got glasses in 4th grade, I could never see much at all distance-wise. I was already seeing the signs across the street with this eye the very next morning. You know, I was telling most everybody that came in, like, you're not going to believe what I did. You know, I had surgery on this. What are you talking, LASIK? No, so I'm going to see better with time. But I was actually showing people, you know, like, what is the procedure like? What did it do for you? And I would tell them, I see across the street, and I can read this right here. And this is a distance-only contact, so I'm not supposed to read real well in this eye. But I can actually already read a little bit now. So again, free of contacts, free of glasses. And really everybody sort of touches you here. I mean, from the staff in the surgery, the staff out here, the reception at the front. You know, you kind of see and deal with just about everybody. And it was a great experience. I'm not done yet. I got one more eye to do, but looking forward to it, and I know it's going to be a great experience.